That boss fight is so, like, particular that I'm very curious how they're gonna implement it. Bequeath Lord Soul Shard. And a humanity. And a sudden realization that the cat's coming at me. How's it going, everyone? This is Scaleless Gaming, and welcome back to some more Dark Souls Randomizer. Sorry for the short episode last time. I'm not sure how many people are aware of this. I had my girlfriend staying with me for the past week or so. And my voice is very loud, and it gives her a headache whenever I'm recording, so I ended up having to cut an episode short just so that I didn't end up making her feel like crap. So that's the reason why last episode, I wanted to get through the entire Duke's Archives last episode, but I ended up having to cut it short. So I think today what we're going to do is we're going to try and kill whatever replaced Seath, and if we do that fairly quick, we will also start our trip down into... Oh yeah, I already killed everything in here. We'll start our trip down into New Londo. Because I really need that very large ember. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, that I need that ember. Alright. I forget the layout of this place, dude. It's been years since I played this far into Dark Souls. Like, I wish it hasn't been that long. But it really has been. Like, I think the last time I played Dark Souls 1 front to back was before Sekiro came out, if that tells you anything. Oh, well, fuck me, everything in here's still alive and well. Okay. Right, this is how I get back up. Okay. Yeah, the Duke's Archive is very confusing to navigate sometimes. Very labyrinthine. But I think... Fucking bone wheel. Sir, you're not even rolling into me. That's bullshit. That right there was some goddamn bullshit. Oh, and the butterfly sauce, too. That's lovely. At the very least, though, a lot of the enemies in this area are channelers, which means that, A, there's not that many enemies around here, and B, son of a bitch. Oh, okay. Excuse me, sir. Give me a butt. All right, you know what we need? We're just gonna hit this, and pray to God that they're not fast enough to get on here. Hi, Skelly boy. I think they fell. If they did, that's amazing. Yeah, because AI in this game is not meant for areas outside of where they usually are. So, I feel like they thought there was still a path there while this was rotating, and they fell all the way down there. Awesome. Have to keep that trick in mind. Yeah, that's the weirdest thing, though. Like, you'd think that 90% of the enemies in this game would scale to the area, but a lot of them don't. Or at least their health doesn't, their damage does. That bone wheel is doing a lot more damage than the bone wheels even back in, Painted World. Stay away from burst. As long as we're not within, like, hugging distance of that thing, we won't get the toxic. Drop down. Kill the little mushroom dude. Then where are we going from here? I will say I also realized I forgot to ever free Big Hat Logan, so that was a slight mistake on my part. What do we got? Strong magic shield. Unfortunately, I do not have much intelligence in this game. I don't know why I appended this game to that. I don't have much intelligence. Wait, hold on, is this where we came from? No, this is different. Hold on, what is this? No, this is where... Yeah, that's right, that's right. Yeah, because that's the tower. So, let's rotate this real quick. We'll check out what's up there next, and then if I remember the actual path correctly... Oh no, we already know what's up here. We've already been up there. Yeah, we're gonna just come down here. I could also risk it for the biscuit. It's not in this room, but it's in the other room. While you're rotating one of these staircases, you can drop down on top of a bookshelf and get the Arbalest, which is one of the best crossbows in the game. But I think I'll leave that one be for now. You know, I don't feel confident in my parkour ability. You know, kind of like that. Alright. Pop open. Now we have a shortcut back to that bonfire if we ever need it. Which we probably will. Blue Titanite chunk. I forget there's anything else in this room. I know there's like a mimic somewhere in here. But it got replaced by something, so we're not even gonna... Well, no, I think we know where it is. Is that the mimic? We'll know if we get an item from it dying. Yep, that was a mimic. Whole lot of chests in here. The crystal ember, hell yeah. That's actually going to be very useful for us later on. Yep, there's all the channelers stuff. And the archive tower giant cell key, which is what you need to free Big Cat Logan if we had continued his quest line. God, I know I said I would try to do as many quest lines as I could. He literally slipped through the cracks. I completely forgot about him. Alright, but anyway, that's now open, this is now open. Let's rest real quick, kindle, and then we will head down toward the crystal caves. The only question is, what new hellscape do I have awaiting me? The fuck is that noise? Oh, it's one of you. Forgot there were enemies down here. I think that might have been, or no, that was another mimic. He didn't drop an item. The 20 prism stones before getting to the crystal cave is a nice touch, though, I will say. Hello, Pinwheel. What is this, like the 4th time we fought you? Buddy, you gotta get a new hobby. Getting your ass kicked ain't healthy. Alright, now the question is, I don't remember where, like, location-wise, the golem that has Siegmeyer's, like, daughter in it is. I know it's somewhere around here. I just don't remember the exact location. Hold on, was that the last? No, we have Mask of the Child already. We need Mask of the Father is the one we're missing. Yep, come on, big boy. Okay, that's some bullshit. You can fuck off at any moment, sir. I said fuck off. I swear to God I raised my shield for that one, but sure. Son of a bitch. And my sister called me. Literally like 4 minutes after I started this recording. She said she'd be calling me at noon, not 10. Oh well. All she needs is help on her math homework. She can wait a little while. Although now that I'm looking at it, I'm thinking that the pinwheel I killed might have been the golem that should have spawned Siegmeyer's daughter. I could be entirely wrong on that, but give me my souls back. I love the fact that we're still running into hollows, by the way. Alright, just me and you. If I blocked that one, I would have been deflected anyway, so. Okay. Big Skelly down. Let's go ahead and finish off this little compadre. I know that stance, that's your parrying stance. I'm not swinging at you. Yeah, tip for anyone who's struggling somewhat with some of the, like, thief enemies, maybe even Lautrec. If they hold their weapon out in front of them but don't try and swing it, they're prepping to parry, and just don't attack them. If you swing at them, they will automatically parry, unless you get very, very lucky. Oh, Lord, he moving. Oh my God, he's a lot faster than I remember. That was just an entire combination of bullshit, because I swing, I clip his shield so it does no damage. The snake knocks me into stun lock, and then the shield puts me in the ground. I can't even be mad. That was funny as fuck. I can be a little mad. I decided I'm gonna be a little mad. But anyway, I'm also mad that we can't continue Siegfried's quest line. Because I really do think Pinwheel replaced the thing that should have had his daughter in it. Unless I'm remembering this quest line incorrectly. Maybe I have to go to Blighttown next? I don't know, I'm taking care of Seath. You guys know how all the quest lines work. You guys have seen them all before. If you... Because I don't think there's anything particularly noteworthy, because none of the NPCs get replaced by anything. I think even Lautrec's little gank squad was all the same individual enemies. It was just kind of disappointing. Honestly, though, I can't be fucked fighting any of you, really, so... Let's just head down in the Crystal Cave, which let's hope and pray that I remember how to actually get through this area, because it is a very confusing area. Anytime Dark Souls pulls some shit like this, where it's more platforming challenges than actual combat challenges, the game gets a little screwy on me. Something just died. I'm not entirely sure what. Yep, give me that blue Titanite chunk. And now for the interesting part. I always wondered if this was like an actual message or if it was an online message. I guess we have our answer, because I can't play this in online. Otherwise I get banned. Is that another goddamn... You son of a bitch! That was a jump scare and a half! At the very least, I feel a little bit more secure coming over here. Before, these were like moonlight butterflies. You can drop down there, right? Yes. Oh, hi there. Okay, let's make sure that we're oriented correctly. How far out does this go? Do we even want to risk it, or do we just drop down and fight that basilisk? Because I think we're getting close to the end of the path. Okay, let's just drop down, fight the basilisk. Because that path leads back up. God, this place is so confusing. The worst part is if you don't kill Seath in one go, you have to make your way all the way through here again. Because there's no bonfire down there. Is that where I have to go? Hold on. I don't think it is. I feel like I walk off that way. You know what? There's a perfect way to test. The game just gave me these. Okay, there is a path here. But again, those moats look like they're falling down, so I don't think we continue that. It's not behind the basilisk, is it? No, there's nothing back here. I've legitimately forgotten how to get through this area. That's a slight problem. Nope, no path there. How the fuck do I get through this area again? Crystal Caves is like the worst place to forget because you can't even see the path. Hold on, let me look this up so I don't end up falling off a cliff. Okay, Crystal Caves. Dark Souls. So I have to specify that. Crystal Cave. Okay, I think I have it. I could be wrong. I think I need to go back up there. Because apparently there's a tunnel here that I just completely missed. Also, that was close. Son of a bitch. Of course! No, 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 fuck you. I love this game. I love this game, but the second half pisses me off. And this is the reason why I always stop at Anor Londo. Between this and the Bed of Chaos, Dark Souls tried to be a platforming game. Dark Souls is not a platforming game, ladies and gentlemen. At this point, I'm to the point of fuck it, we're running past everything. I don't want to be in this area any longer than I really have to be, so yeah, we're just gonna do a sprint. And hope that the enemies following us are dumb enough to fall off. Okay. Not going through there because I don't want to risk falling off. We're just going to take the standard path. And now, cross over here. Down this way. The good thing is, I believe these enemies are randomized crystal lizards. So once we kill them, they shouldn't come back. And when we kill them, we'll get some supplies. Yeah, that's what I thought. I mean, thank you for being so accommodating, sir. Is this the path forward? Well, there is something here. Okay, I think I see the path. Gotta be very careful, though. Only move to where we can see snow hitting. And just in case, we'll throw down some prism stones. Okay, I think we're good. Blue Titanite slab, hell yeah. Is there anything else back here? Or is this just like an extra area? And I wasted my time. Okay. So we were on the right path earlier. I just fucked up. Should be able to just make our way back using the prism stones as a guide. How far out does this path go? Well, apparently it's solid. I think this is our way forward. Yep, looks like. First, though, let's go ahead and subject him to the same torture I've been through. And now we are good to go to Seath, I believe. After, of course, whatever the clams got replaced with. I can never escape you fuckers, can I? Okay, we attracted attention to two of them. Oh, that's a significantly larger problem. Hi, kitty. Fuck that little bug. Okay. This is gonna be interesting. Because we're in a situation where I don't want to get close enough to that vagrant to alert the other enemies. But at the same time, I need to get close to the vagrant so he doesn't one-shot me with that stupid quill move. Because I think it'll even one-shot me through shield, because those do an insane amount of stamina damage to shields. But anyway, we know our path now, we have our heading, let's go. This time we should be able to get through it relatively painlessly. Of course, everything in this game is relative on the pain scale. It all depends on what things got replaced with. I just now realized we're gonna get down to Lost Izalith, and that is gonna be such a good soul farming spot, because everything's just immediately going to die to the lava. Because none of it will be, like, prepared for lava. It will all be, like, shit from other areas. That's gonna be very nice when we get down there. Let's keep that in mind. Alright, but anyway... I just gotta head down here. Does that always give me a blue Titanite chunk when I kill it? Because if so, that would also be a nice farming spot. But anyway, just sprint our way across here. And now for the interesting part. Okay, how the fuck do I do this part? That's a Balder Knight too. Okay, we alert 2 of them. And the vagrant's doing his bullshit again. But it doesn't look like we have the cat coming at us yet. So as long as we delay long enough, the vagrant should stop doing this quill attack eventually. Especially if we hide behind a wall. We just need to get him to come in close enough to where we can kill him without anyone else being alerted. I believe that's mission success. Now, how the fuck where's the cat and how do we deal? First off, we'll go and take care of you since you're just out in the open. There's the kitty. Well, now they don't have a vagrant to deal with. This shouldn't be too bad. Okay, that's some bullshit. Yeah, not too bad. Of course, talk to me again after we deal with these lovely gentlemen. I forgot I wasn't equipped with my shield and that one-shot me. I went to block and it locked me into the casting animation. Okay. Not doing that again. We're keeping the shield equipped from here out. We haven't even seen what Seath got replaced with. I swear to God, we get down there and it's Calamite. I'm actually going to flip. Also, it doesn't look like we're going to be getting to New Londo anytime soon, which is unfortunate, but honestly, I kind of saw that coming, because the Crystal Caves is such an annoying-ass area. Oh, fuck, he followed me. I was checking to see if the tree men dropped an item. Alright, let's see your snake brain handle these paths. Come at me, bro. If we see souls pop up, we know what happened. We will forever know what happened on this day. But I think he wimped out like a pussy. Yeah, for as annoying as this area is, if this guy consistently drops, yeah, that might be a farming area. But for both souls, because we can sell the blue Titanite chunks, and just in general, if we ever want to use blue Titanite, which I believe is magic weapons, so I don't think we'll want to use them, but it's a good thing to keep in mind. Do we just run past everything? I think we just run past everything. And pray to God that this cutscene despawns them. Alright, let's see what Seath got replaced with. I can't even tell. Oh, it's another Titanite demon. Oh no, that's Nito. And also, they definitely did not get despawned. Oh, and Nito brought along all of his buddies. Nito, you want to do your AoE? I would really appreciate an AoE right about now. Come on, buddy, unleash the plagues, you know you want to. Yep, nope, we're getting comboed. Okay, so we know what Seath got replaced with, and it's a fucking doozy. Alright, at least now there should be a fog gate there, so we'll be locked in with just Nito and his skeletons, but I think I'm gonna need to make some preparations. Give me one sec, ladies and gentlemen. Because I could be wrong on this, but I want to make sure. So I'll be right back. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, preparation is done. Main things that I did was I reinforced my armor and my shield so that now I can take a few more hits, as well as I unupgraded the occult club that we found a while back and turned it into a divine club +5. The reason I did that is because divine weapons prevent skeletons from coming back to life once killed with them. I'm hoping that that will let me focus on Nito himself once we get into the arena. Aside from that, not much. I did upgrade my faith a little bit, so we might go into some more like miracles, but haven't decided yet on that front. Let's go ahead and get moving though. Till we get down there, I am still going to use the Uchigatana, and once Nito is by himself, I'll probably still use the Uchigatana. But that club is going to be very useful for taking care of the skeletons. Unfortunately, it is only +5 because I don't have, or no, it's not that I don't have white Titanite chunks, it's that, you need specifically divine weapons to stop skeletons from coming back, and upgrading a divine weapon past +5 turns it into an occult weapon, which does more damage against god characters, so stuff like, the 4 lords, I believe, works for it, as well as the Gwyn. Not sure who else would be affected by it. I assume Gwendolyn, because descendant of gods. I don't know. That's a fire alarm. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I will be right back. So, ladies and gentlemen, I just remembered it is the first Wednesday of the month, which means that fire alarm testing. They do this every month, and it's somewhat annoying, but eh. At the very least, it's semi-quiet, weirdly enough. I'm not sure if my mic is picking it up. It's like very faintly picking it up. Which that's in itself is a whole other problem, now that I think about it. But for right now, let's go ahead and let's take care of this. Yeah, it's like I get like a brief pulse on OBS every time that fire alarm goes off. Okay, it doesn't give it every time, but still, that's a very nice place to know I can farm. Alright, like I said, there should be a fog gate now. Yeah, now that we've done the cutscene, so we should be able to just run past everything. And once we're in there, they can't follow us. We just can't back up to the fog gate again. Fuck off, Sonic. Alright, now here's the interesting part. Ow! At the very least, I know my armor upgrades worked. Yeah, I forgot that was the parry stance. God damn it. Alright. Skeletons aren't getting back up, though, so we're good on that front. Oh, that's bullshit. Yeah, at the very least, the AoE doesn't seem that big either. God, I forgot how slow you are. Yeah, but that AoE does nothing. Yeah, once you have a divine weapon and Nito can't pull his skeleton gank bullshit, he's not all that threatening. I mean, I guess I got caught by that AoE, but still. The threat with Nito is the threat with any necromancer. They aren't scary on their own, they're scary because of the party they bring with them. That, and they can just sometimes decide they're not taking damage right now. I am curious though now, does that mean that all the like lords got replaced with other lords? Am I gonna get to the bottom of the catacombs and end up fighting the bed of chaos? How's that gonna work? Hold on, how is the bed of chaos going to work at all? That boss fight is so, like, particular that I'm very curious how they're gonna implement it. Bequeath Lord Soul Shard. And a humanity. And a sudden realization that the cat's coming at me. Son of a bitch, just let me get my souls. I just want my souls. Every time I take my eyes off of one of you, the other one swings. What is this bullshit? Okay, I rolled into that one. And they rolled into that one. Cat, can you fuck off? I can never get the timing on that one right. I literally can never get the timing on that one right. I'm not leaving 99,000 souls behind. Fuck that. I'm running back down there. There's a bonfire down there. It's fine. We'll get there. You know what? New Londo isn't going to be filled with ghosts this time. I think we're okay just, like, checking it out initially. We can always warp back to Firelink real quick. Give it the cursory run through, see where we get. Because we do need to get to the end of New Londo before we go to the Valley of the Drakes to unlock that door. We need the key from the one red robe guy, the Crimson Robe. And you see, I do know how to run through these, like, later game areas. It's just my memory's fuzzy because it's been so long. I do also remember... God, I'm remembering so much about New Londo. New Londo is the area in the endgame that has the most prerequisite areas that you have to do before attempting the boss. And I don't mean that as in, like, oh, you have to do this area, then this area, then this area, all in a chain to get to the actual boss arena. I mean, you have to do these three almost entirely unrelated things in order to get to the boss. Imagine playing this game for the first time, not realizing that you need the Covenant of the Abyss to enter the Abyss, and then finding out that you need it and not knowing where to get it. Because it's not close to New Londo, it's in Darkroot Garden. It's with, Sif. Speaking of, we don't have to see a puppy die! Yay! God, that catches me every time. Nope, that one caught me. Fuck off, I'm grabbing my souls. I'm grabbing my souls and y'all can leave. Okay, cat, fuck off. Yeah, I saw that one coming, you asshole. No, you gonna leave me be, or are you still gonna be an asshole? Am I good to light the bomb? Nope, you're still gonna be an asshole. I rolled through that. Oh, fine, I'm gonna be an asshole right back. Sunlock, bitch. Alright, there we go. Now, does anyone else want to go? No? Am I good to leave? Thank you. Get me the fuck out of here. Firelink Shrine, please. Oh, hey Sigmar. I forgot you were in here.
There you are. I'll be heading down. There's nothing worthwhile. No worries.
Yeah, he goes down to Blighttown and he needs a purple moss clump to bail him out. Alright, reinforce Estus Flask, because I realized we had a Firekeeper Soul, and let's head down. I would say let's head down to Blighttown, but we're not heading that way. Not quite yet. We will also need to later on make a stop at Darkroot. Like I said, we need Covenant of the Abyss to do this one. Y'all are chill. I like that. None of y'all want to kill me. That's a mimic. I just about tried to open that. Or are you gonna be the one to ruin it for everyone? Nope, you're good. No, but there is one asshole who thinks he's hard enough. How'd that one go for you, bud? Disappointments. Oh, hey, the S-Stock. Now, we don't actually need transient curses. I'm gonna grab them because I'm a loot goblin, but if I'm not mistaken, unless the game is cruel enough to give everything in this area the coding of can't be harmed unless cursed, I don't think we need the transient curses. And if they are that cruel, well, by God, you're an asshole, whoever made this mod. Okay, no, they can be hurt. And what's more, their health is scaled back down to reasonable levels. Goddamn, I'm nearly one-shotting Silver Knights. This is such an odd feeling. What is this, power? I'm not used to this. I do also remember. Thank you for falling and being a dumbass. There's a Firekeeper Soul over there. Yep. Usually very risky to get because ghosts pop up behind you. But here, all enemies are in the open. I gotta say, I like this change. I'm starting to like it a little less. There we go. I can never escape you, can I? Alright, well, we gotta make our way that way anyway. Okay, sorry I went silent there for a second. I had to focus because I'm basically fighting blind thanks to this giant fucking clam. There's a bone wheel in there that I didn't even realize was there. What all's in here? I don't think I didn't see you. Parrying dagger. I think we're getting close, by the way, to where the very large ember is, which is going to be very nice for me. I was kind of hoping I could kick you off the ledge, but oh well. Now it should be right around this corner. More transient curses though, very nice. But it's close, I know that much. Oh, this is gonna be annoying. Because I just know he's gonna start throwing a shit fit the second I cross this bridge. No, I think he's taking the chill pill for once. I don't remember if there's anything down there that I particularly want. I don't even remember if there's anything down there, period. I don't think there is. Let's leave it be and assume there isn't. Let's live in blissful ignorance of possible mistakes. Oh, what the fuck was that? Oh, it's you! You're one of the DLC enemies. Oh, that hurt. I think he nailed me with a rock. Alright, that's this. Fuck off, mosquito. Are you immune to bleed? Oh, nope, there it goes. You know, I'm not fucking with this room. That could fuck right off until I have more Estus. Hi again, Pinwheel. That's Pinwheel number 5. Large soul of a nameless soldier. I forget if there's anything. There is. Hello. Green Titanite shard. What does the green one do again? Is that lightning? Could be lightning, I don't remember. Well, something died. God, there's so much bullshit around here and I don't want to deal with any of it. Trying to remember. Yeah, I'm not jumping down there. Actually, I think I have to. Fuck. Rare Ring of Sacrifice is very nice. Don't know if it stops you from being cursed. I just know that it prevents you from losing your souls. Is this where we... It is so hard to... Can my guy's fat ass move out of the way? Thank you. I don't think that's it. This is just the other end of the cyclone problem. Which end is it that leads us up here? Because up here is the guy we need to talk to. I'm thinking it's this one. So you know what? We're gonna do the smart thing of run, 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 run. Because I don't want to fuck with the giant mushroom. What's up, bud?
This is a surprise. I get few visitors, save for ghosts. You have the Lord Vessel. Very impressive. I know exactly what your intentions are. You seek the four kings, whom I guard over. This is the key to the seal.
Thank you, sir.
The four kings slumber in the deepest chamber of the ruins. Use this key to break the seal and open the floodgates. Oh, and do not forget, the dark wraiths reside in a dark void called the Abyss. But the Abyss is no place for ordinary mortals. Although, long ago, the knight Artorias traversed the Abyss. If you can find him and learn from him, the Abyss may prove...
My sister's calling me again. Alright, well, anyway, that's where we're going to end off today's episode. Thank you guys all so much for watching this episode of the Dark Souls 1 Randomizer. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Go check out some of my other videos. I have a ton of content on various other RPGs, such as Darkest Dungeon 1 and 2, as well as we have some Elden Ring live streams back in the day. Go check those out if you're interested. Beyond that, though, thank you all so much for watching this one, and have a good day.